Hello, good evening. I just request you all that switch on your cameras and mute your device. So we will make this workshops interactive so that I also understand that what is your lacunas or areas of lacuna or where you require to improvise in the process of CV making or approaching like HR or recruiters. So here, what I understand that everyone has done your training program. Am I right? Anybody here who has not completed their training program?
Yes, ma'am. I have not completed training.
May I know your name?
Shreya.
Yes, you have not. Okay, you have not completed your training program, but you are the like part of one of the training program.
Yes.
Everyone on your camera. Kapil, have you completed your training?
Yes, ma'am, I have completed.
Okay. Somili, have you completed? Nupur, Somili?
Yes, ma'am, I have completed.
Okay.
Yes, I have completed.
So everyone has completed their training program. So you must aware about the job profiles. All of you are fresher. I think Pawan is not fresh. He is a fresher for clinical research industry, but he has some other industry experience. And rest of Roshan, Bhairavi are like experienced person. Mohammed also has experience in other industry. Somili or Nupur and Kapil, do you have any experience or are you fresher?
Ma'am, I'm fresher. I don't have any experience in clinical research industry.
And what's your qualification?
Ma'am, I have done my B Pharm, then I have done my MBA. And I used to work for a medical device company in the sales and marketing.
Okay. It's about Nupur or Somili because I got confused. Oh, Somili.
Ma'am, yes.
And what about Kapil?
Ma'am, I have completed my B pharmacy.
You just completed your B pharmacy. Okay. And Nupur, what about you?
I have completed BSc, but I am not a fresher. And
So,
after that,
you are
I have
working?
completed PGDM in clinical research.
PGDM you have completed.
Yes.
Okay, great. So why I am asking you that, are you aware about the recruiters or organizations criteria of regarding hiring? I'm just asking you that anybody among you know the hiring criteria of organizations or HRs or recruiters?
No, ma'am. The whole and full process we are.
Do you know? Okay, do you believe in that organization has some criteria?
Yes, ma'am. Every organization have their different criteria.
Great. So I just want this session would be like interactive. So everyone has to give their opinion and if everyone will speak over here, so it will be like beneficial to them also because see, in this world extrovert can lead the industry. If you are introvert, this is the platform where you can utilize or you can open up, and it's the path where you can build your communication skill also. It's the we can say that it's the start of uh, if you are not able to speak up, so when will speak? So this is the platform where you can start to speak up. So I just want everyone gives your opinion so that we can go ahead. In these 7 days of workshop, what you will learn? You will learn how to make CV, cover letter, recruiters criteria of hiring, on different how to get information about the industries, about the industry and organizations. And then how to apply the job. What is the right way to approach the organization for the job? How to build networking through the social media platform, because it's not possible each of us to meet one-on-one to the HR and to the recruiters. How to send your CVs to HR so that it will get aware that HRs get n number of CVs each day. So how come your CV will get highlighted? So in this way you will like more closure or more close to get the job. Okay, am I clear? Anytime if you feel that you are not getting anything, you can stop me and ask your queries. So do you think like Shreya told just now told that yeah, recruiters have some criteria. Do you think that that criteria has changed regularly, or it is like once they make the SOPs to hire the employees, they like that criteria never ever change, or it is changing as per the
It
requirement?
is changing as per the requirement of industry, like day to day new technologies are coming, so skill based
So
persons are also
every
important.
organization has same criteria of hiring, Pawan. In
No,
clinical
ma'am.
research,
Every
we are
organization is
speaking
different.
we are speaking about clinical research industry, so we will discuss only about clinical research industry. So Pawan, do you think that every organization has similar criteria to hire the candidate?
No, ma'am. Every organization has different criteria depending on their requirement.
Okay, different requirements. So what do you think that how many organizations currently working or exist in clinical research industry, that is from small scale to large scale?
Too many organizations. I can count
So why
numbers.
there are too many organizations, then also it's very difficult to us to get a one single job after uh, like completing our graduation or post graduation, and like the at the age of 23 or 25. Why this happen? Mohammed, can you do you want to speak something on that? Is it a really hard thing to get the job?
For nurses means I will tell you, ma'am, but this MSc clinical research about I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know anything about. My question is that is it really very hard to get a dream job?
But in medical field is easy,
No,
ma'am.
my question is just like think on that. My question is that is it really hard to get a dream job? What I am
Yes,
saying,
ma'am.
getting dream job is difficult.
Yes, ma'am. It's difficult.
It's difficult. Why? Can you tell me three reasons why we are not landed up in our dream job?
No, ma'am. No idea.
Anybody? See, I want this answer from you. Like, do you have a dream job in your mind? Everyone, if you
Yes.
don't know what is your dream job, then how come you land up particular job? Okay, so Pawan, you said that you have a dream job. Okay, in your mind. So why we are not getting that dream job?
Yes, ma'am. We have not proper experience for that
Oh
job.
no! See, dream job means you are not dreaming project manager job. Okay, so only in a project manager job profile, or there are the like designations which is designed for freshers also. Like, see, experience a person can get experience once they landed up for the job. So it's not like that. They like if the jobs are not available for freshers, then how come freshers will get experience? So it's not true that for every job you required experience. My question is that why it's difficult to get a dream job? You don't
Ma'am,
have
sometimes we don't know roadmap for that, like what's next.
it. Is the
That
correct.
is main question.
If, but I can like part it in 1 2 3. Like if your dream is unrealistic, okay, like unrealistic. If you want job in heaven, is it possible?
No, ma'am.
So like and you are not aware about that you want job in heaven, like lack of awareness, unrealistic dream, and lack of preparation. See, many times you are very close to your dream job, but you don't have like ready to make like have a preparation because of prejudiced mind. In India, what we think that jobs will get only by references, so we are going in a like that path. Okay, I do not require to have a preparations, because I am a postgraduate and so and so having this much percentage. Now I'll start collecting references, and that reference first that reference or that person will get a chair for me in that organization. So this is the prejudice mind, because we have seen somewhere in our life that one particular person, or like from among the thousand, you have seen might be one or two three persons who get job in this way. So you thought that jobs ऐसे लगते हैं. Am I right?
Yes, sometimes we feel that as a pressure, but when
thought
we come
that
into reality,
I thought that
then
only
we
Shreya is attending the session. Rest all just here are like just their names are here. They are not here. Madhu, I think you have joined like when just now. Are you fresher or experienced person?
Hi, Vijaya. I am experienced.
Experience. So what's like currently you're working clinical research industry?
Yes, currently I'm working with IQ here.
Okay, great. So what's your purpose to join this workshop?
Actually, I just want to know that how one can prepare for interview.
Okay, so
Prepare
what
themselves for interview.
I just want to know your experience. Uh, IQA is your first job?
It is my second one.
Second one. So I just like we are all here want to know your experience of interview. Like almost IQA's interviews are also really difficult. So how you had cracked that interview?
Ma'am, most of the times people thinks that out of grade 5, you should know the answer of the question of grade 4 and grade 5 only.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go for MNCs, they preciously, or one can say so that they mainly focus on the basics one, means the questions of grade point 5 and grade 1. And most of the time, most of the employees don't prepare themselves for that.
Mm-hmm.
For
Can you
example,
elaborate?
For example, when it comes to clinical background, we all know ICH GCP guidelines. Employees prepare for resist form, for if basically I come from the background of oncology, they will prepare for resist form, they will prepare for get the guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
And there they lag themselves behind. And when it comes to the interview in the technical round, firstly, the employer starts from the basic questions. And once you miss the 4 and 5 starting questions, you lose all your confidence. And then later on, you are not able to answer the questions which were known to you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then you miss the opportunity. This is the thing that I have faced one time recently, and that is the only reason I have joined this platform.
Okay, so that means you are aware about the job profile. You have your like growth path or roadmap to grow in this industry. Am I right?
I think I have my target decided.
Okay, great. So, first reason we have found that why it is difficult for us to get our dream job. First, we do not have a dream in our mind. Second, unrealistic dream.
Yes.
Prejudiced mind and lack of preparation. You can write it down, these points, because the 4 points I have mentioned over here. Okay? Should I repeat once again?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Anybody can repeat it once again for me, so that I know that you are here. So whenever you attend any workshop, if I give my 100%, or the person who speakers who gives his 100%, and the attendees who are not giving their 100%, there is no meaning of attending any workshop. Just having the certificate does not give you any chance to grow in any of the industry. Certificates are the just one eligibility criteria to enter in that industry. So anybody can tell me the apart from Shreya and Madhu, 4 criteria?
Unrealistic dream, deciduous mind, lack of
जोर से
preparation.
Pawan, please, जोर से, so that everyone can write it.
Unrealistic dream, deciduous mind, lack of preparations.
Or one more.
Approaching to the job, proper approach to the job.
Not having dream job in a mind. Don't know where to go. Don't have the roadmap. So not having a dream job in your mind. Okay, one. Second is unrealistic dream job or unrealistic goal. Third one is prejudiced mind. And fourth one is lack of preparation. So these are the 4 things we are not getting our dream job. So what is, if I ask you what is your dream job, more you will get shocked or surprised that most of the people or students in their first interview told me that my dream job is getting hired by number 1 company, and for that time they don't know anything about the industry, they don't know about the designation, they don't know the meaning of number 1. They just want to be a part of race where they want to be land up in a number 1 organization. So this is the dream job for all of you. It's इसी को बोलेंगे unrealistic dream goal or unrealistic dream job. If I see the criteria of number 1, since last 15 years there are change in number 1 ranking. Okay, so there are before 2013 those company were in first top 10s. That companies are not in that rank, or even though some are vanished from the India. So what is the meaning to be part of number 1, to be part of in a race of number 1 company, to getting hired by number 1 company. Got my point? तो कभी हम इस टॉपिक पे भी आएंगे, how to make a goal. See, it's for everyone must be different goal of dream job. मतलब for Pawan, if his dream job is some like XYZ, then for me it is definitely ABC. It's not like everyone has a dream job or goal to get hired by number 1 company. अगर समझो सब लोगों का यही गोल होगा, so what happens जो अभी हो रहा है इंडिया में, everyone get crowded to get hired by number 1 company. So आप अगर देखोगे आज number 1 जो भी आपके हिसाब से, वो सारे कंपनी में if there is a vacancies of 50 companies, okay, if there is a vacancy of 50 positions, the crowd is how many students applied for that job? 5,000, 7,000, many times 10,000, and in lakhs also. In clinical research industry, in other industry also. So what is the probability if you are good then getting hired in that company is very very less, very like 0.001%. And for that you do your lots of efforts, and all the things will get when if you not get hired, and you get depressed. Oh my god, I have done this much preparation and I have not get hired. That means this industry does not have the job, and now I don't get the job. What should I do? In this trauma, in this shock, you left the industry or you do not try. You get have the fear, how I don't get the job. So this is the major reason why people do not get a job in this industry, because everyone I met 99 100 whatever the student came across me, in that almost 99.9% students want job. And do you know what happens? Those who are get hired in number 1 company, what they do, they want a change and they want position, they want to like better opportunities, and they are also not satisfied over there, they are also looking. So if these are the criteria, you never ever get the like uh, right job or dream job. If so, that's why to make the dream job you must aware about yourself, what is your need, where you want to like your roadmap should be ready. And this is the right time whenever you are like getting whenever you are in your like phase of your education, that time you should have to make that map, that what is my goal, what I want from a job is like what why everyone has their own reasons to do the job. Someone wants bread and butter, someone wants power, someone wants position, someone wants something from that job, someone wants to do something for the society. What do you want? If you want only money, you are just landing from one job to another and another to then another, and you are not satisfied. At the age of like 40 45, you will be like you will be in that position that no one wants to hire you, because you are not loyal to anybody, you just want money. Everyone knows by watching this watching your CV that this person change the job every 1 2 3 year, and this person is not loyal to anything. Because and then you may get stuck. What after next, what after next, you become a like whatever the position you get, then you want something better, then you want something better, then what? So I just give you one advice. See, those who are currently in the position of CEO or director, or like more than a project manager, you just check their profiles, you may see that the loyalty towards their work. They I have found one like common things in that person, that particular that persons who are like in the director or in the CEO positions. They stick to particular organization, they have the experience of 15 years 13 years, more than 10 years. And see, it's not like that they don't get the opportunity and hike to other organization, but still they prefer to stick in the particular organization, and only they got growth and satisfaction. You may see n number of profiles, you will definitely and they are very clear about their roadmap. If you ask them, if you meet them, they will tell you that I am clear that I want to become this person to particular this much of time. So they are very clear, they are very stable, they have patience, they are ready to learn. If these things, if you are incorporated in you, then definitely you will also get your dream job, or your like you can make a successful career for yourself. So before going ahead, I just want to show you few CVs. I just want to why I want to show you that CVs, what to write in CV. If you want to know that what to write in CV, you must you must know that what not write to in CV. We will see 4 CVs. One CV is a of fresher, one is a little bit that person have the experience. Third one is a biodata. Don't make a biodata. There is a difference between biodata and CV. So if you watch my YouTube channel, you will make sure you will know that what is the difference between biodata and CV. Many students ask me one common question, ma'am, I have seen many people who get hired though they have a biodata, though they don't have the skills, though they don't have the knowledge, then why not me? See, there is one criteria. For a donkey work, organization don't require skilled manpower. They require only donkeys. So that time they don't require anything. I am talking about this like CV making. It might be possible in your first job you may get without like you, if you are not making this kind of CV, or if you are not acquiring these skills, you may get the job. But it's I'm whatever this a workshop, like whatever today I'm speaking in this workshop, it's for the like a growth oriented career path. If you want to make a growth oriented path, if you want everything like like success, satisfaction, power, and like acceptance from the industry, these are the like fourth one is a like, very major thing. If you want all these things in your particular 35 years of career, then these things matters. It's not like that. There are many in every industry, even in a clinical research industry also, there are like lots of donkey work, and for that they require the person, they don't require the person who has like whatever skills and knowledge we are like I am talking always. So I'll show you one CV, one by one CV, and how HR and recruiters uh, think when they see this kind of CV. Okay, this is the best example of biodata. So if you have like if your CV is like this, so HR or recruiters own gate. I just want to scroll it down just one sec. Nothing in like in order, or font size is not a standard font size has been used. You may like here I have given XYZ name. I just want to hide the like name of the particular person. So here there is some standards. If you like make the CV, there should be some standards like your font size, your objective, for what job profiles you want to apply, the clear like employees clear vision. It is not reflected from this CV. The work experience is also not relevant. If you want to mention your work experience, that should be relevant then only. Or you just mention the name of the company that the person has mentioned their skills, but what are these skills? Soft skills or professional skills, all these are mixed up. Or like exposure to various clinical trial documents like CRF, ICF protocol, and to various guidelines of ICH, GCP, and GCP, ICH and GCP. So when the when the like project manager or the recruiters read this CV, it is clearly got that person got to know that that person does not have the knowledge of clinical research, because the person who has the experience in clinical research, that person cannot write this like exposure to various trial documents. It's not like that. Another thing is various guidelines. ICH and GCP are the like ICH GCP is the only one guideline. So these are the mistakes you make, you can make, or you make while preparing your CV. Then extracurricular activities and achievements. See, you can write it down as if you are a fresher, but that could be like reflect your personality. As it, while reading this CV, I thought that this person required lots of training. This person is very like unaware about the like here the person mentioned that training and certification course in clinical research in 2022. But still, by looking his CV, I like don't feel that person has a good knowledge, theoretical knowledge about the clinical research industry. Again, the goal is or career objective is that to learn more about the industry. So if you want to learn, you are not confident, why should I hire you for the position where I believe that you will accomplish the task whatever organization has assigned to you, and you will generate the business? No, you don't achieve the task, or you don't, you are not in that position because here you only mention that to learn more about the industry, again first hand experience about the companies. What is the meaning of first hand experience about the companies, responsibilities and requirement? I don't think there is any meaning of this sentence. Being quick learner, I wish to develop more rounded skills and set and improve my job capabilities. So this objective means your goal, or you, why you want to, like what you will do to like when you join the particular organization. Here the person has not mentioned anything about the job profile, about the industry, about their skills, about the like nothing has been get cleared by the cv is like your story. If like I am Vijaya Bhakte and I am applying for the clinical research coordinator, it's my story will land in on the table of HR or recruiter before I am going. So from this CV, the story is saying that the person doesn't know anything about clinical research industry, not aware about the job profiles, not aware about the responsibilities, for what role that person, even though not aware about for what position they want to apply. So these are the lacunas. The CVs are not in an organized format, not in a standard format, font size is not in a standard format. Everything is a messy, even though it can may reflect that person is not organized, skill driven, or goal oriented focused person. If I want the person like whatever I think I have mentioned here, then I am not I won't go with this CV. Okay, this is the CV of one experienced person, but that person has experience in other industry or other domain. You cannot say other domain, it's a experience of other industry, but it little bit relevant. So we will see one by one. See now, who can write the summary? If you want to get if you want to get hired by the organization, then you have to put your objective, not a summary. Those who want to give their CVs, like if I want if I am the speaker, and the person from, just one sec, just one sec. If you like a speaker, and if that particular organization wants to introduce you to their audience, then you can write your in place of objective you can write summary. That time you are not asking for the job, there you are getting introduced by that particular organization, so you can write it down your experience summary. So when you want to get hired, that time you should have to write objective, then education. And see, in left hand side the person has write the details, and the right hand sides about the education and whatever the things he has the person has write. It's not the right thing. You should have to write it down, like everything is from the left side. It's a, this is the standard format. You everything like your name is in a right place, left place, and the address, your mail ID, contact number, it's in the right place. And then whatever the achievements and all these things will come after your education. Then person has write it down about their education, work history. See, if your job is not if you are like, if you have an experience which is not relevant to clinical research industry, then you do not require to write it down whole history what you have done in that job. See, whenever you are writing anything, it should be the interest of that particular organization or job profile or related to that particular job where you are applying. If it is not relevant to that, then you do not require to write it down whole things whatever you have done. Because see, I don't know anything about the this particular industry, so whatever the things you have write it down, it's not relevant. I'm not understanding anything about from your CVs why you have write it down in your work history. Again, then current experience, all these things is come under work experience. Then professional skills. Okay, see, now here the person has made again mistakes, write it down many things. See, if you are a fresher, you have like you just write it down, knowledge of safety database, then basic understanding of, again they have given an explanation of basic understanding of safety database such as Argus, Aries, Oracle. You are giving you are like, what I can say that आपकी गर्दन किसी के मुंह में देने वाली ये जो बात है ना, वो है. अगर आपने इतना सब लिखा है, definitely recruiter ask you many things that you cannot ready to answer. Then knowledge of NDA, ANDA, IND. अब इससे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है किस डोमेन में अप्लाई करना है, रेगुलेटरी अफेयर में या फार्माकोविजिलेंस में. और here it has been very very clear that the person does not have much knowledge about clinical research industry. That's why written everything whatever they have to grab from anywhere of the anywhere of like from these data the person has taken from any of the CVs, it might be reflected from the CV. Then data analysis. Being, what is data analysis? Being able to perform basic statistical analyze and interrupt results. See, fresher statistical analysis, ये जो चीज है ना, ये बहुत मतलब डिफिकल्ट है क्लिनिकल रिसर्च इंडस्ट्री में एनालिसिस करना. फॉर दैट दे हैव अ सॉफ्टवेयर, दे हैव द like particular person who can do this, and this is the like a last part of clinical trials. So fresher cannot write these things that I can do the statistical analysis. It might be possible in a different industry, they have different meaning of statistical analysis, but in clinical research industry only biostatisticians can do these things. Knowledge of regulatory reporting requirements. This sentence is enough, or that knowledge of regulatory guidelines or submission. But again, the person has written the understanding the requirement of reporting adverse events to regulatory agencies such as FDA, EMA. अब यहाँ FDA लिखा है, it's not possible that the fresher can know the regulatory guidelines for FDA and again EMA. EMA is the regulatory agency for I think Japan, and I don't Japan नहीं, Australia I think. I also got I'm forgot that. तो अगर आप इतने knowledgeable हो, so you are not able to, मतलब like you are applying for a, like you say that you are the person who wants to enter in clinical research industry and you are speaking about EMA or FDA. It's not possible. Again, then pharmacovigilance. See, first write it, person has written about pharmacovigilance, then write it down, different dossiers and all these things which is not relevant to clinical research industry, then written down about statistical analysis, then written about the regulatory agencies, then again written about pharmacovigilance regulation, familiarity with pharmacovigilance regulations such as ICH guidelines, EU pharmacovigilance legislations, FDA regulation will help to ensure compliance with the safety regulation. Then medical coding. Familiarity with medical coding systems such as MEDRA and WHO drug discovery is useful in coding and classifying adverse event. Do you know why we do medical coding, or how we do medical coding, how we classify adverse drug events by medical coding? I don't know. So these are the major blunders we can say. Then the person landed up computer skills. So in one point I thought that the person was has interest to mislead the HR or recruiter, because it's not required. Like, if you are saying that, like if you are applying for the position of like a drug safety associate or data or any position in a clinical research industry, it's not the required things. You just require basic things. If you say that I'm aware about ICGCP and DCT 2000, it's enough. If you write it down, aware about the basic knowledge of all the domains, it's just if the person who is enough intelligent and have gone through details of the course, that person cannot write all these things. So recruiters understand that this person doesn't have any knowledge, but still that person wants to show the knowledge, and that's why I written all the things. If I am a fresher, I know that if I understand the protocol, I know that statistical analysis can't be my cup of tea. I cannot write it over it. So these are the blunders you people do while making the resume. And I don't know why you why you are not thinking this your CV can read by the HRs and recruiters. Do you know even the HRs, they are not like part of your clinical research processes and guidelines. Still they know the keywords. If you write down this much like statistical analysis and EMA, FDA, they definitely don't choose or don't select or shortlist your CV. So see, and then what you thought, oh my god, I have made इतना अच्छा CV, सब कुछ लिखा था उसमें, but still I can't get answer. अरे यार सब ना घपला है अंदर, सब setting है. Is that your perception? I have like many times I have heard this sentence, अरे सब अंदर setting था यार, मेरा इसलिए नहीं हुआ. See, every recruiters or every HR wants a one good employee, and for that one good employee, they have gone n number of CVs in their day-to-day activities or in their day-to-day life, and literally it's very frustrating to get one good candidate. And that's why training system, every organization made their training system, they made their SOPs. If it's that much easy to get a one right candidate, then there shouldn't be the training system. आपको अगर पता करना होगा तो आप जितने भी organizations है, even though like TCS वगैरह इतना ज़्यादा spend करता है training पे, and they spend like nothing for मतलब 3 months वो लोग continuously trainings देते हैं. There are many students get rejected after trainings, though they get hired. The knowledge of, again then another, see, if you are writing about soft skills, you should have to write it down soft skills only. Again then the person has landed up in the basic knowledge of other things, like apart from soft skills, knowledge of drug development process. So what is the meaning of drug development process ka knowledge hai? Understanding the drug development process from, see, once you write it down, knowledge of drug development process, again you don't require to write it down, understanding the drug development process from clinical trials to post marketing surveillance. It means that drug development process आपको पता है, तो इसमें ही ये चीज आ गई कि हाँ आपको clinical trial कैसे होती है ये पता है, and is important in order to understand the different phases of pharmacovigilance and the role of, again the person has mentioned that same thing in the last sentence, safety monitoring at each stage. Then declaration, in even left side the person has mentioned, just one second, why I'm reading these things, you might be previously done same mistakes while making your resume, so avoid these things. Just like as Madhu told you, that you do not require to do fourth and fifth things. You just have to write it down, only basic things that exactly you know and that exactly required for that particular job profiles, and that you can understand when you understand the basic of clinical research. whatever we have taught you in a clinical like these diploma course or the basic हम इसको basic course ही बोलेंगे. So if you understand all these things, definitely you can make your CV. अगर आपने वो अंडरस्टैंड नहीं किया, मगअप किया है, then it's very difficult for you to write it down your own resume. Then you required one person who can write it down your CV, and you just make a copy paste of that CV. And then what happens if you make a copy paste of that CV? You cannot answer in front of HR and recruiter. एंड फिर बोलेंगे अरे यार मैंने कोर्स भी किया, कोई मतलब नहीं है कोर्स करने का. सॉफ्ट स्किल्स, सॉफ्टवेयर स्किल्स, दीज सॉफ्टवेयर आई डोंट थिंक सो. डेटा मैनेजमेंट कोई सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं है क्लिनिकल रिसर्च में, एंड ऑल दीज सॉफ्टवेयर आर नॉट दैट मच रिलेवेंट इन क्लिनिकल रिसर्च इंडस्ट्री. if you write it down, there is no sense as per the recruiters. Then strengths, if it's good if you write it down your strength, but flexibility, adaptability, punctuality, ability to work in team, time management, responsible behavior, energetic, hardworking. See, hardworking is not so strength. Workshop attending one day national level conference on role of excipients in drug formulation, active participation in state level poster project presentation, participation in workshop on the way to scientific writing and publishing with. See, these are not very like इतना relevant नहीं है. और even though इस CV से मुझे ये नहीं पता चला कौन सी job profile के लिए person want to apply. If you want to apply like any job profiles which is relevant for your qualification and whatever training programs the person has done, but it is not reflected in your CV. ऐसा लग रहा है किसी ऐसे बंदे का CV है जिसको सब पता है but वो wrong way में. लाइक अगर मैं फ्रेशर हूँ तो मैं ये सब नहीं डालूंगी स्टैटिस्टिकल एनालिसिस. अगर हाँ मैं बायोस्टेटिशियन हूँ तो मैं डालूंगी कि हाँ मैंने ये किया है, मैं वो किया है, मेरा ये कोर्स है. देन अगेन फार्माकोविजिलेंस के बारे में लिखा है, फिर क्लिनिकल ऑपरेशन के बारे में या ड्रग डेवलपमेंट के बारे में. तो ये सारी चीजें इतनी वेगली लिखी है जो कि कोई भी इस CV को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा. अगर रिक्रूटर डायरेक्टली अगर आप ऑफलाइन इंटरव्यू भी करते हो तो आपका अगर इंटरव्यू होता भी है आप ऐसे क्वेश्चन में फंस जाओगे तो मतलब लाइक उसके आपके पास आंसर नहीं रहेगा. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस, आपका क्या इंप्रेशन रहेगा रिक्रूटर्स के सामने? ओह माय गॉड, द पर्सन हैज कंप्लीटेड ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम in a like reputed institute, and then also he is not able, or he was not able to answer like basic questions, because that recruiters wants answer from you only basic questions like that, like 1 2 3, but you are written down 4 and 5, and that too is not in a right way. So I think you must मतलब अभी आपको ये चीज समझ में आई होगी क्या मिस्टेक हुई है. सो डोंट डू थिंक, जस्ट राइट इट डाउन बेसिक थिंग्स व्हाट एवर यू हैव. हमने ये सारी चीजें आपको कोर्स में नहीं पढ़ाई है. Have I taught you statistical analysis? Even though in a protocol, have I asked you anything about statistical analysis? हमने if you अगर आप ये लिखते कि aware about the protocol और हैव द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ प्रोटोकॉल, तो उसमें अगर आपको लिखना है कि जैसे कुछ पैरामीटर्स लाइक अंडरस्टैंड इंक्लूजन एक्सक्लूजन क्राइटेरिया और ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ प्रोटोकॉल, उसके बारे में कुछ लिखते थे. या आपने अगर कुछ इंटर्नशिप किया है, इंटर्नशिप में आपने क्या क्या चीजें देखी है, अगर आप उसके बारे में लिखते हो, बेसिक चीजें यू रिक्वायर टू राइट इट डाउन इन योर CV. Then we will see third CV.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to ask you that as we have seen in the CV. So for example, like if someone is having actually all the experiences, like in actual they have all the experiences. So if like later on, if he or she is applying for a particular job, he or she should put all the only the relevant experience into the CV and hide all the unrelevant one.
Should be in that way only. See, if you are working in a clinical operation domain, okay, or in a clinical trial management, or consider as if you are a CRA, so then you will land like your position is CRA, then you will be try for CRA 1, or you will get, like, you know that after CRA what you will get. So your CV should be relevant to CRA 1 position only. Like you will write it down what you have done in a CRA position. So, or you will, if you are a CRA 2-3, now you want a like project lead, or you want to shift yourself in a startup specialist position, or you want to change the domain. So you may you required to write, you should have to write it down why you want to change, and whatever current skills. That time you do not require to write it down whole history whatever you have done. That time you have to require write it down that through your 4 to 5 years of experience of CRA, you have acquired so and so skills which is useful to, like if considering that you want to apply for centralized monitor, तो आपने CRA का जॉब किया है, आपने ऑफलाइन इतने मॉनिटरिंग्स किए, थ्रू दैट एक्सपीरियंस आपने ये स्किल्स लाइक अचीव किए हैं, दैट विल यूजफुल और रिक्वायर्ड टू जो भी आपको सेंट्रलाइज मॉनिटरिंग के लिए जो मतलब जो पोजीशन चाहिए उसके लिए यूजफुल होंगे। ये आपको आपके सीवी से रिफ्लेक्ट करवाना होगा। लाइक समझ लो पवन, आपने कोई जॉब किया है अदर इंडस्ट्री में, हो सकता है उसका कुछ पार्ट ऐसा हो रिलेवेंट हो जो कि क्लिनिकल रिसर्च के कोई पार्ट के लिए मतलब उसका रिलेवेंस हो। सो यू हैव मेंशन दैट आपने क्या स्किल्स एक्वायर्ड की है। आपका प्रोफेशनल एक्सपीरियंस तो रिलेवेंट नहीं है, बट जो स्किल्स आपने एक्वायर्ड किए हैं, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का एक्सेप्टेंस आपको मिला है ड्यूरिंग दैट टेन्योर, वो आपको रिलेवेंट दिखाना है कि हाँ ये चीज मैं कर सकता हूँ अगर मुझे ये जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली तो। बट ये मैं हमेशा ये बताना चाहूंगी, अगर आप ऑपरेशन में हो तो आपको ऑपरेशन में ही रहना चाहिए। आप अगर फार्माकोविजिलेंस में हो या रेगुलेटरी में हो, और अगर आपको चेंज भी करना है तो आपको पहले 1-2 साल में करना है। आपको 10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, अब आप बोले नहीं इसमें ग्रोथ नहीं है, अब मैं ऑपरेशन में जाता हूँ, नहीं अब इसमें ग्रोथ नहीं, मैं पीवी में जाता हूँ, और इसमें ग्रोथ नहीं, अब मैं मार्केटिंग में जाता हूँ या बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट में जाता हूँ। दिस इज नॉट अ राइट डिसीजन, क्योंकि आपको अपने डोमेन में ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेंस रहेगा रादर देन एकदम अलग से। और अगर आपको जाना भी है तो आपको वो बताना आना चाहिए दैट टाइम आप मतलब आपको कैसे वो रिलेवेंट है, आपका एक्सपीरियंस मतलब जो स्किल्स आपने एक्वायर किए वो आपको अच्छे से बताना आना चाहिए। आई थिंक सोमिली यू हैव आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन ना?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for replying. So, as you might be knowing that I am into the business development and marketing for a medical device company, and it has been only in 2 years. So, my reason for change is mainly that like the job particularly involves extensive traveling and a lot of sales pressure, and also then I decided to study for clinical research, and I got little bit of interest. So, I thought that I can go for this particular industry where I can sustain for a longer period of time, because I understood that marketing is something which I can't do for a longer period of time. So
how could you tell the recruiters through your CV?
Ma'am, as I have experience in medical device, so that part company I have to mention, but I will not exaggerate more about my skill sets, because I think that will not be very much beneficial related to clinical research.
How come? Yeah, it is irrelevant. What are the skills which is they are definitely relevant to clinical research industry? Can you you have done your diploma or training program, so you must aware about few job profiles.
Yes.
which, like, where you want to apply, which are the job profiles where you want to apply.
So basically, I'm not like that much determined, but yeah, I'm
Tell me one
particularly.
thing, Family, if you are not aware about the job profiles, तो आप किस job के लिए apply करोगे?
So mainly, ma'am, I'm looking into joining for clinical data management teams. So like theoretically, we have studied about the process, that setup, conduct, and closeout phase. But as we don't, I have not done particular like practically through any softwares. But
It's
yeah, only.
not required to do practically. If you have the understanding, if you understand what exactly we do in a designing or in a study conduct or in at a closeout phase, and if you get hired as a fresher, so you may be in a study conduct phase, because designing is a little bit difficult, and it like if you have the experience, then only you can enter in that position. So though you want to enter in CDM, it is that you should have basic knowledge of clinical operation or clinical documentations. So if you have a good knowledge of guidelines documentation, you can enter, and then the knowledge of CDM, there should not require any experience to get hired as a fresher. For that, you must have to represent yourself in a very good way to the recruiters. Like there should be the very valid reason that why you want to leave your previous industry, and how your skills, whatever you have acquired like throughout your like last industry, which you can use in this particular domain. And even though I just like highlight over here, having so small niche. See, if you have a, like, this is the unrealistic goal example. Like if you are like fresher, and if you keep so small niche, so there is a very little chance to get landed up in particular job profile. Because see what happens, jitna broader as a fresher you are not accepted by, like, industry does not have that much acceptance for you. Okay, and then यू उसमें भी अगर आप छोटे छोटे मतलब छोटे नीच के लिए ये अपने आप को एंड मतलब रिप्रेजेंट करोगे तो और ज्यादा मुश्किल हो जाएगी. जितना आप अपना रास्ता ब्रॉडर रखोगे इनिशियल डेज में, उतना आपको जल्दी जॉब लगेगा. एंड देन जैसे जैसे आपको एक्सपीरियंस आता जाएगा, देन यू शुड हैव टू कीप द लाइक स्मॉल निश. हाँ, अब मुझे ये करना है, अब पर्टिकुलर इस पोजीशन पे करना है, अब इसके लिए करना है. ये आपका आगे का गोल होना चाहिए, नॉट इन लाइक मतलब फर्स्ट स्टेप नहीं होनी चाहिए.
Okay, ma'am. So initially, so as I'm completely fresher for the like clinical
You just
research
have to
industry.
enter. You just have to enter in this industry for any position, whatever you are getting. फिर आप डाल सकते हो the interpersonal skills are very, मतलब आपने जो जॉब किया है उसमें आपके interpersonal skills, people management, time management are very strong, which
Yes,
is
yes.
required to maintain the timelines. Like in clinical research industry, everything is a like timeline based. This is a timeline based industry or job, or like very organized or very मतलब plan driven industry. So you can say that also कि इस plan driven. तो अभी उसके लिए आपको बेसिक चीज समझनी जरूरी है. आप
Yes,
अगर
ma'am.
आपने अगर आपकी कोर्स की डिटेल इन डेप्थ पढ़ी होगी तो आपको ये चीज पता रहेगी कि जब भी स्पॉन्सर कोई प्रोजेक्ट लेके आता है, सो दे हैव प्लान एवरीथिंग कि सो एंड सो डेट तक हमारा IM होगा, फर्स्ट पेशेंट एनरोलमेंट सो एंड सो डेट तक होगा, रिक्रूटमेंट इतने तक रहेगा. सो अगर आप ये इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो तो आप उस टाइमलाइन को कैसे मैनेज करोगे थ्रू योर सॉफ्ट स्किल, मतलब जो भी आपके स्किल्स है, पर्सनालिटी स्किल्स, ये आप बता सकते हो. तो दैट विल बी मतलब वो एक आपका क्या बोलते हैं प्लस पॉइंट रहेगा. इस वे में आपको अपने आप को रिप्रेजेंट करना रहेगा. नेक्स्ट सीवी हम देखेंगे, जस्ट ये लास्ट सीवी रहेगा. उसके बाद हम कल सीवी मेकिंग, मतलब लाइक हमारा सीवी कैसे होना चाहिए, हमारे ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या होने चाहिए, वो सब देख. दिस इज वन एग्जांपल ऑफ, आई थिंक ये फ्रेशर है. पर्सन हैज लाइक डन अ फार्मेसी and then 1 year experience of retail pharmacist, Here objective is not like to build a career growth which enables me to maximize my professional skills. तो ये इसमें गोल नहीं समझ में आ रहे किसी को कि एग्जैक्टली exactly क्या करना है, कौन से पोजीशन के लिए करना है. टू बिल्ड अ करियर ग्रोथ which enables me to maximize my professional skills. So I don't think so this kind of objective होना चाहिए. And professional courses के बारे में, see again the person has done their training program, उसके बाद 1 वीक का कोई ब्रिज कोर्स किया है क्लिनिकल रिसर्च का. मतलब लाइक यहाँ पे रिक्रूटर क्या एक्सपेक्ट करेगा कि पर्सन शुड हैव बेसिक नॉलेज ऑफ क्लिनिकल रिसर्च. देन प्रोफेशनल स्किल में ऐसा थोड़ी ना आएगा फार्मेसी, फार्माकोविजिलेंस, क्लिनिकल, व्हाट एग्जैक्ट दैट प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स आपको वो मेंशन करना रहेगा. तो यहाँ पे इस तरह से अब फार्माकोविजिलेंस एक डोमेन है, उसमें क्या सॉफ्टवेयर स्किल्स में वर्ड एंड एक्सेल लिखा है. दीज आर नॉट सॉफ्टवेयर. पर्सनल स्किल्स में डेडिकेटेड, परसिस्टेंट, हार्ड वर्किंग. सी दीज आर नॉट अ स्किल. मतलब इस तरह से हम अगर अपने आप को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे पर्सनल स्किल, सॉफ्टवेयर, ये ऑल दीज आर द रिटन इन अ वेरी रॉन्ग वे. देन एक्टिविटीज में क्या, वर्क एज अ कल्चरल कोऑर्डिनेटर फॉर मतलब 2018 to 20, participated at university. Why? See, there should be the purpose of everything, whatever you have written in your CV should have the purpose. When you see the extracurricular activities, whatever you have done in your college and your, what is the purpose of that? हम जब अपने CV में एक्स्ट्रा क्यूरिकुलर एक्टिविटीज लिखते हैं, उसका पर्पस क्या होता है, हमें क्या दिखाना होता है रिक्रूटर्स को. डू यू वांट टू शो टू रिक्रूटर्स when you write it down? Yeah, it is okay if you write extracurricular activities, but what is the purpose behind that?
क्या अलग चीज है जो हम जॉब पर.
नहीं, this is very wrong answer. Anybody can tell me that what is the purpose behind to show the extracurricular activities, Krishna?
Hello, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
I can tell that you can show that what are the extravagant skills which you can present the organization on the table. For example, if you have done, if you were a part of cricket team, then you can tell them that yes, you are a team player,
So
or you
what
can
is
handle a team.
See, अगर आप extravagance चीजें बताना चाहते हो, what is the relevance of that extravagance? What you want to exactly show them? To show your extravagance things, whatever you have done in your life.
Yes, it can show that yes, you are a team player. When it comes to the organizational level, you can present yourself as team player.
So, if by showing, by writing these things, the person has a motto to show that person is really extrovert and has a good interpersonal skills, and that should be reflect by your body language also. If you are saying that you have written down your extra, got my point, Madhu? Why you are writing down extravagance things in your life?
Yes,
To show
I get.
that I am an extrovert. Because do you know that extrovert people get accepted by like society, everyone. Do you want to sit in front of introvert and आप ही अकेले बोल रहे, आपको कैसा लगेगा? To whom you want to accompany with? एक कोई ऐसा बंदा हो जो एक्सट्रोवर्ट हो, जो कॉमेडी करता हो, जो आपको मतलब चीयरफुल रखेगा. इसके ऐसे लोगों के साथ आप रहना चाहोगे जो बातें बहुत अच्छी अच्छी करता होगा. दैट मीन्स everyone enjoys the company of extrovert. People think that extrovert can lead or can move fastly, that introvert can't do. Understand my point? So हम इसलिए दिखाते हैं CV में कि आई एम एक्सट्रोवर्ट पर्सन बिकॉज आई एम एक्सट्रोवर्ट. आपने कभी ऐसा देखा है कि एक टीम प्लेयर, एक लीडर इंट्रोवर्ट, डेलिबरेटली दैट पर्सन, अगर वो इंट्रोवर्ट होगा भी तो वो डेलिबरेटली एक्सट्रोवर्ट एक्टिविटी मतलब अपने आप को डेवलप करेगा, अपना मतलब अपनी ये सारी चीजें. तो जब हम दिखा रहे, सी यही हम जो लिख रहे उसके पर्पसेस हमें नहीं पता होना, ये भी बहुत गलत चीज है. अगर हम लिख रहे कि हम एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज इसलिए लिख रहे कि हम दिखाना चाहते हैं कि हम वो पर्सन है जो आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए सही में रिक्वायर्ड है. लाइक इफ यू वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर अ प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर और कोई ऐसे पोजीशन के लिए जो लीड रोल प्ले करता है, सो आप ये बताओगे कि अगर आपने मुझे उस लीड रोल के लिए मतलब हायर किया, तो मैं उसको बहुत अच्छे से कर पाऊंगा, बिकॉज आई एम दैट एक्सट्रोवर्ट पर्सन who already performed in a like my previous life these things in a different way. So I am the suitable candidate. This is, should be the purpose. So hoping that हम ये तो चीजें अंडरस्टैंड कर चुके हैं कि हमें सीवी में क्या नहीं लिखना चाहिए। अब हम देखेंगे कल के सेशन में हम अपना सीवी में मतलब हम अपना सीवी कैसे मतलब लिखेंगे, सो दैट वो एक हमारी स्टोरी रहेगी सामने वाले को अंडरस्टैंड करने के। ओके, चलो फिर बाय बाय, सी यू टुमारो एट 5 o'clock।
थैंक यू मैम।
बाय बाय।
थैंक यू मैम।
मैम ये पर्सनली डाउट है मैम।
हाँ बोलो मोहम्मद।
मैम अभी तो मैं दुबई में वर्क कर रहा हूँ ना मैम, आस्टर हॉस्पिटल में, मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल है, तो इधर क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स भी शारजा में हो रही बोल के एक पर्सन ने बोला था मेरे को, तो उधर इंटर्नशिप कर सकते हैं हम?
हाँ करो ना, अगर आपको वो दे रहे हैं। देखो इंटर्नशिप में वैसे भी वो आपको कुछ, आप तो उनसे कुछ एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हो, आपको बस सीखना है, ठीक है। अगर एज पर माई नॉलेज दुबई में ट्रायल्स नहीं होती है, क्योंकि देखो ट्रायल्स मीन्स क्या, आपको एनरोल करने हैं पेशेंट्स। सो डू यू थिंक किसको एनरोल करोगे आप? इंडियंस को तो नहीं एनरोल करोगे, क्योंकि इथनिसिटी का, डेमोग्राफिक का क्वेश्चन आएगा, वहां आप लिखोगे। आपको अगर मेरा पर्पस दुबई में ट्रायल करने का क्या है, मैं साउथ अरब चाहती हूँ ट्रायल में, डू यू थिंक दैट अरब विल गेट एनरोल इन द क्लिनिकल ट्रायल?
इमराती पेशेंट्स है बोल के बोले थे।
हाँ तो वही, you just visit that particular place, get more information. If you want anything from my side, like you want a letter that you are pursuing online course and you have the so and so knowledge, like you have the knowledge of Indian guidelines, okay, and US FDA guidelines. So all the world, the like US FDA guidelines has accepted by across the world, okay. So even if the trial is in a like Sharjah or in a like country of any Arabian country, so वहाँ पे US ICGCP ही फॉलो किया जा रहा है। सो यू कैन अप्लाई। आप पहले पता करो कि सच में वहाँ इस किस टाइप का ट्रायल है, क्या ट्रायल है, पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन लो। आप फिर मुझे मतलब हम बात करेंगे कि हाँ, अगर आपको, आप वहाँ ये भी बात कर रख लो कि हाँ मुझे ये करना है करके इंटर्नशिप, अगर सच में वहाँ ट्रायल हो रही है तो। बट जितना मुझे पता है कि इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल टू कंडक्ट द क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स इन दीज कंट्रीज। हाँ वहाँ पे फार्माकोविजिलेंस का थोड़ा बहुत है, बट वहाँ कोई क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स कंडक्ट नहीं होता। बट हो सकता है कि अभी अगर उनको अवेयरनेस आई है, बिकॉज वो लोगों का थोड़ा सब कुछ अलग है। फिर भी अगर आपको लगता है तो आप मतलब वहाँ हो रही होंगी तो आप पता करो, और इन दैट व्हाट हेल्प एक्चुअली यू रिक्वायर, यू जस्ट टेल मी, बताओ क्या है और कौन सा हॉस्पिटल है वो भी बताओ। इधर मैं CTRI में भी देखती हूँ कि सच में वहाँ ट्रायल्स हो रही है। वो हॉस्पिटल का नाम बता दो, मतलब व्हाट्सएप करो, यश विल कोऑर्डिनेट विथ यू। यू जस्ट ड्रॉप डाउन द नेम ऑफ हॉस्पिटल्स वेयर clinical trials are going on.
मैम आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क यू वन मोर थिंग मैम। एक्चुअली मुझे मैम पूछना था कि जैसे आपने बोला था ना कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द गोल सेटिंग टाइप दैट थिंग, तो जैसे मुझे अभी ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं, मतलब एक्सपीरियंस बिल्कुल भी नहीं है क्लिनिकल रिसर्च में, तो मैं अभी जॉब ढूंढ रही हूँ या फिर साथ में मैं प्रिपरेशन भी कर रही हूँ, चीजों को समझने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ। तो मैम मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा, लाइक देयर आर लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ काइंड ऑफ रोल्स आर ऑलरेडी देयर इन क्लिनिकल, तो मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा कि पर्टिकुलर जॉब इज will be fit for me or can be my dream job?
There are 8 to 9 job profiles which is suitable for the freshers. If you have done the course, उसमें आपको पता चल गया होगा कि फ्रेशर्स के लिए कौन से जॉब लगते हैं, तो आप एलिजिबल हो कोई भी वो 7-8 जॉब के लिए। तो फर्स्ट आपका एम होना चाहिए एंट्री, एंड देन फिर आप किसके लिए सुटेबल हो ये चीज।
Okay, so ma'am, entry is important, like getting into.
Getting entry is important. Then you can have the option to choose right one for you.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I was searching for a lot of job. Mostly, they prefer like experience of at least 1 year.
So, do you know the like which are the job profiles suitable? Like job profiles which is suitable for the fresher?
Yes, ma'am. I think they like give opportunity as a CRC role, and data in case of data management they
See,
give.
if you are done B Pharm, na, so you are eligible for the clinical research coordinator, BAB, CRA, then ethics committee coordinator, data analyst or coordinator, drug safety associate. Even though if you have good knowledge, then you can apply for a CTA in SMO, CRO or sponsor company. They have a good acceptance of. You are located in which city?
Right now I'm in Bangalore.
So Bangalore is the hub of clinical research. You may get n number of opportunities. There are many positions which is available for the freshers. You can apply anywhere. There
Yes,
are n number of currently you are not working. Na? You just join any hospital to understand the process of clinical research, or to understand the clinical research industry, or for the networking purpose. First 2-3 job or first 2-3 years, I can say that, or I must say that should be for the networking purpose, not for the earning purpose.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, recently came to Bangalore. Before that, I was in Kolkata. Actually, as my home was there in Kolkata.
So, are you aware about the city?
Yes, actually, I've done my B Pharm from Bangalore only. I was there here in Bangalore for 4 years, but that time, my decision was not there that I will enter into clinical research. I didn't have much information, I would say. But recently, while doing the job, and I started to thought about that I will change my career path from marketing to clinical research to
Is there
the
any
course.
hurdle to get the awareness or kind of things to get get the information about the hospitals or job profiles? Have you
Yes,
done course? So have you gone through that these positions like ethics committee, role and responsibilities of ethics committee coordinator, role of clinical research coordinator?
Yes, ma'am. Mostly what I used to do, as I was in Kolkata, so mostly I used to apply through some social media network, like no, portal from like Naukri or
Are
Indeed.
you in the LinkedIn?
Yes, ma'am.
But rather than you are staying in any particular area, so you just do one thing. जो भी आपका एरिया है उसके अराउंड 10 किलोमीटर जो भी मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल्स या कंपनीज कुछ है,
हाँ मैम,
so you just
बैंगलोर में
can
तो
go
है.
over there and apply. See, SiteSpace or Premier Healthcare is a good organization. You can apply over there for a CTA. There are n number of multi-specialty hospitals. There are organization like No Nordics. There are the organization of IQ का भी तो ऑफिस है वहाँ पे. You can go there and offline भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो. और आप इवन दो आप अगर ये पता करना चाहते हो कि बेंगलोर में कितनी कंपनीज है, तो आप वो भी कर सकते हो, पता कर सकते हो लाइक लिंक्डइन के थ्रू वगैरह. और वो आपके 10 किलोमीटर के प्रीमाइसेस में कौन कौन से ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस या मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल्स आते हैं वो देख सकते हो. वहाँ के लोगों को लिंक्डइन में सर्च कर सकते हो. लाइक समझ लो आपके प्रीमाइसेस के, मैं एग्जांपल दे रही हूँ, नो नोडिक्स कंपनी आती है, तो आप नो नोडिक्स के लोगों को लिंक्डइन पे सर्च करो. जस्ट हैव द डिस्कशन, डोंट आस्क देम दैट कि आपको वो रेफर करे, एंड जस्ट से दैट कि आई एम जस्ट वांट टू एंटर इन दिस इंडस्ट्री और मुझे थोड़ा इन्फॉर्मेशन मैं चाहती हूँ कि कैसे है, क्या प्रोसेस होता है, किस तरह से फ्रेशर्स को देखा जाता है इंडस्ट्री में, क्या इज देयर एनी एक्सेप्टेंस फॉर फ्रेशर्स, या फिर हमें किस तरह से एक्सपीरियंस. ऐसे एक जनरल डिस्कशन करो, तो आपको ऐसे 4-5 लोगों से भी आप बात करोगे तो आपको एक आइडिया आ जाएगा.
हाँ मैम, डेफिनेटली आई विल डू दिस. थैंक यू सो मच.